guys, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching, appreciate it. So we are gonna do a collective reading for if you're going through a difficult time, if you're just having a rough time in general. I did a reading for the collective yesterday, and because there was a lot of insecurities like within self and self-doubt and things like that, and it was anxiety that's playing a major part of that. So since the energies can be reversed, it could definitely be somebody who is watching that's going through some things. So we're gonna do like a personal reading for self. Not really sure which way it's gonna go. We're just gonna kind of see what comes across and just kind of guide through it. So if you're going through any type of difficult time, even if it is just from stress, from anxiety, from, worrying a lot, mind racing, OCD thoughts, or life is just tough right now in general, we're going to get some positive messages and try to make things a little bit better, get some messages. So all right, so again, we are looking for anybody going through a tough time, struggling a lot right now, anxiety, things like that. I do want to tell you something, a few things along the way you can kind of just do for yourself, kind of cleanse your aura, renew your energy, that type of thing. Epsom salt baths are great. You can sage your space. That's awesome as well. Meditate, or just like give yourself permission to like take some time to even lay there and not think. If you're not into, if you're just, meditation is not for you. So there may have been a difficult time, and it's like, like everything for a reason. Like in the bad times, there can be something that comes good from it, especially like when we learn from experiences that we go through. So right now, we have the first card out is the moon in Pisces, which is beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. So also being mindful, like uh who you're allowing into your energy, especially like if you're any type of empathic, you can like energy, and like if you're around somebody who's like negative, that energy can kind of just like cling on to you. Or I mean, this could go as far as like drinking, that's a depressing, or just making sure what you're doing is like healthy mindset, because it feels like something happened here, and it's being called like a crisis, but that can be a crisis within self. It can go a whole lot of ways for different people. So within that, there is like the energy is like it's a, let's say, a rock. So you can't really see through a rock, there's no hole, but in this rock there is like this light that's shining out of it, and it allows you to be able to, like, in that light there's like this revelation. So like there's something to be like insight, or something to be gained there. So the next up, there's cat. This is when it's going to be, it's like time to focus on your well-being in all areas, but primarily with this card with cat, this is talking about your spiritual energy, and also it says specifically the metaphysical world around you. So when you're talking about the metaphysical, that is not like your 3D world or what you can see right in front of you. That's going into that spiritual and that meditative, and kind of like the energies that can accumulate but aren't just there, not only to like when you're not, well, even if you're looking you can't see them, but also sometimes we have to like allow our mind to quiet, and sometimes so we can get the messages, and sometimes that's a lot easier said than done. And sometimes it helps, like, if you give yourself permission to quiet your mind, even if it's just for 5 minutes. So this specifically says make time to focus on your excuse me, your own spiritual well-being, and connect to the metaphysical world around you. So let's see some messages from this deck. So I do want to say though, even going off just the basis of the words on these, over here you have an owl and you have a cat. These are two, the cat is very connected to like the moon, the nighttime. So it can be like tendencies that something that tends to happen at night. It doesn't have to be that, but the cat is also connected to, you know, a very like spiritual type of energy. Both of these can be kind of mischievous and mysterious energies though. So where that's coming from is when I was saying like what you're allowing into your space. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is awesome. You have, if you believe, big happy changes and listen to your intuition. So right now, it's something that's being, trying to be told to you. And it's already within like your subconscious or like your metaphysical world that's around you. But if we look at it, I wish I had like a chakra chart here because that's how I'm trying to explain it. It's getting caught up down here at like the sacral and the solar plexus chakra, which is can be where these tendencies are going to come from. And it's trying to rise to your intuition, but it's not getting over, let's say, our rock, right? It's trying to rise up basically from like to your like your intuition. And this is just a metaphor, but it's getting blocked by somebody's own negative or depressive tendencies as it is stated over here. But it is about to alleviate. It's going to rise and it's going to become very clear. Like there's this this energy of shifting. You got the if you believe and the big happy changes. So in the if you believe, this is basically what's trying to come your way or like I don't know, get you to think about or whatever, but it's kind of like blocked, like right down there. But it is about to rise and it brings big happy changes. So really even connecting like with your heart chakra, pain and the ability to trust. Something may have kind of happened there, and it can even go like way back, and we may not even be aware of it anymore. But it's feeling like a lot of this energy is coming off of being able to trust. And again, that could be different for all, like the reasons or, you know, things like that. All right, so angels, ancestors. Ooh. Thank you. I love this card. First one out, you have guardian angel. You are not alone. You have, you know, your guides, your angels, your ancestors watching out for you. I love that. You are not alone. You have shapeshifter. So grow and transform your gifts. Like you may have already kind of like have a intuitive feeling or like an idea, sense of something here, but this is transform and unveil your gifts. So it's almost like what somebody is really able to do, or like what you are really able to do, and you may not even be like consciously aware of it. It says unveil your gifts, meaning there's a veil there. There's something that's like still being blocked. Shapeshifter can come in multiple different ways, and sometimes that can even be like within our daily life. You know, I mean, it's not the exact meaning of a shapeshifter, but like if you have kids or a job, or you know, you volunteer, like you wear many different hats there. So, but it is a time to kind of go within and connect with yourself. But there's something there. The word unveil is really kind of coming to mind, meaning it's still kind of hidden back there, you know. It does feel like there's an inclination about it already, though. Like, I don't know if that's through someone's dream, something that you thought about, it didn't seem possible. Alright, so ancestors, what do we have? Anything else, please? Alright, thank you. Yep, say she-wolf. Unleash the wild within. So even here, like, it's like something is going, like, sorry about the background. It's saying unleash the wild within. Meaning, again, something is being, you're kind of holding back here a little bit. Or there's something within you that's like trying to like emerge. It's a new path. It's something that you may not, or even like an elevated path that you may not even see right now, but it will bring these big happy changes. And remember, you're not alone. Sometimes loneliness can be like, you know, it's a horrible feeling to feel alone. Especially if it's not on purpose. So we got Water Guardian. Connect with your emotions. Maybe check your moon sign as well. But that kind of goes back to what I was talking about with the heart chakra. So the ability to trust, forgive, to love, to even feel like deserving of love for some. Alright, is there anything else here? Oh, thanks. You got winter. Take care of your needs. And, you know, sometimes, like, it may come off that sounds selfish, but I always, like, you can't take care of everything else and everybody else if you can't take care of yourself first. Like, you are the foundation there. So it is okay to, you know, take care of yourself as well. It's kind of a necessity. All right. Anything else within this? You have Oracle. Wait for important information. So it does look like this messages or awakening type of energy, like something is going to become clear, and it does bring, like I keep coming back to, those big happy changes. And I am going to grab one more because it says wait for important information. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to stop just yet. Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. And I really feel like, hey, this is a very wise energy, but sometimes, you know, it goes back to this one, where I said it felt like there was already an inclination, or like something that, you know, whether it's consciously or subconsciously, it does feel like it's there. And I keep saying it's because it can vary from person to person. You have great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. So that takes us right back to the crisis, quote unquote, will allow you to look into yourself, make an important revelation, make time to focus on your spiritual well-being. The crown, the third eye is coming across. I mean, just kind of aligning all together. And with doing this, like negative behaviors or depressive tendencies, this is just going to kind of, it can block, is the best way to put it. Because this is a really beautiful reading. Heart Guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. And you already had connect with your emotions here. And you also, we were talking about the heart chakra. So you might be wondering if I'm sitting here like, take care of you, connect with your metaphysical world, and but these are emotions. But love starts with self. Like, take some time to fall in love with you. Don't like doubt your, somebody feels like they're not lovable, or like love's not possible, it's not gonna happen, or like if somebody trusts or put themselves out there, like emotionally it'll go wrong, or like even if, aside from love, it's putting a whole lot of weight on oneself, and that can be spread out in multiple areas of life. You have shaman, trust in higher forces. And I think this is perfect because this whole time we've been talking about the metaphysical world and the spiritual world, and the world that you can't just, meditating in the world that you can't just see right in front of you. Like I can clearly see all this is here, but there's also things that we can't see and energies that we can't see. And like, you ever walked into a room and you can just like feel the vibe if it's off, or something just don't feel right, or something like that. That's your intuition. And it does look like, with trust in higher forces, you are not alone. You have a lot of energies watching over you and caring about you. And it does, very clearly, big happy changes. Peacekeeper is at the bottom. Let go of the need to be right. And sometimes that can be the hardest thing. The last word is what I'm hearing. Like somebody always got to get the last word. Or there could just be a lot of arguing. Like it's about making peace. Because even if like, all right, say like you're, sometimes there's an energy here. It's like this something that happened a long time ago, and still hasn't gotten over it. Even if it's something that happened more recently, like you carry that also in your energy and in your vibe, and that kind of clings. Take the Epsom salt bath. But for your own, peace of mind. I was just reading an article the other day about like different cultures and stuff who like refused any type of, war, violence, that type of thing. And that's kind of reminded me back to that. All right, my friends. I want to get something. Oh no, hold on. Where's the other deck? Sorry, I didn't even have them all over here. Alright, so we're going to get, this will be positive affirmations or some things you can kind of do specifically with this energy to help you, kind of align specifically on a spiritual or metaphysical type of level. So you have take a walk in the park and embrace nature. Like, no headphones. Be aware of your surroundings. Like, just listen. Or even, if you use that time as the time where you give yourself permission to kind of like not think for a few minutes. And if that's hard for you to do, because I get it. If it's hard for you to do, like, even starting small, like for 30 seconds or a minute. So you also have spend time alone and enjoy the moment. Maybe like you take yourself on, well, it's getting colder, I guess, depending on where you are, but you could have like a little picnic, a little date with yourself. Take some time, spend with you. Do some simple stretching for 5 minutes. I'm seeing a lot of blue here. So there's a lot with being able to communicate with yourself and like kind of being in touch with yourself. Oh, okay. She was a positive affirmation. I am proud of who I've become. So sometimes things don't turn out the way we thought. Or, you know, worrying about what others think can have a big influence on how you're feeling about yourself. That wasn't coming from me. You also have plan a relaxing activity. So the relaxing activity could be spend time alone, enjoy the moment while you're taking a walk in the park, embracing nature. It don't have to be the park, you know. Okay, anything else from this deck? Unplug by taking a social media detox. That can come from what I'm hearing is because when you're on it constantly, like you compare yourself. Instead, read an inspiring book. Unplug, take a social media detox, read an inspiring book. Plan it. That can be your relaxing activity too. Maybe you do that while you're outside on a picnic. Again, it's getting cold, so I don't know why. Depending on where you live, I wouldn't want to go take a picnic. Alright, so what are some activities to connect with self? You have, again, connect with the earth. This is a lot of, you know, nature, being outside, get some fresh air. Unplug, don't take the headphones with you. Instead, take a book. Alright, what else we got? Clear your energy field. This is what I've been talking about the whole time. You see like different layers of energy, and we don't, I mean, some people can see like people's aura and, you know, various other things. But on average, it's something that we can't see. More so, we feel it. Like I was talking about, you walk into a room, you can feel that vibe. So clear your energy field. You can sage. You can use a Palo Santo stick. Get you a clear quartz. Take an Epsom salt bath though, especially because we have the full moon coming up. Okay, deep breathing. Focus on your breathing. That will help alleviate the thought. Like if you're having a lot of stress and anxiety or like rapid thinking, constantly thinking, like just take slow, deep breaths in and then like out through your mouth, like you're blowing all negativity out. But while you're doing that, focus on your breath, and it'll kind of like deter that sensation of thinking a whole lot, at least for a minute, and then you have meditate. And look like she's in the park while she's meditating, or outside. And this energy here is also saging, so you may choose to do that. Alright. Anything else from this deck, please? Oh, alright. Well, you gotta look for fairies. Okay, anything else? Drink tea. Tea's supposed to have really good benefits. Something like the largest exporter in the whole world. Anyways, I'm going into my geekiness now. Tea. So many different kinds. They have a lot of, you know, benefits, but this isn't health or anything like that related, so don't take it that way. Alright, my friends, I hope this helped. Hope it resonated. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, that is below as well. Lady just fell out. Enjoy growth and reap rewards. Because remember, if you believe, big happy changes. All right, my friends, talk to you later.